Today on the Tiger Basketball Report, I'll be joined by head coach Pat Skerry as the Tigers are preparing for the CAA Tournament and their first-round opponent, Northeastern. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now.
Or is this the high? Just let it go toward the right. Without the low, there ain't a high.
AT&T knows the best kind of holiday is the kind where everyone gets what they wished for. Make this holiday extra happy when you buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones. Like the Samsung Galaxy S6. Buy one, get one free. So spread some cheer and capture every minute of it. Right now at AT&T, buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones.
How long does it take to change the game of basketball? Days, years, decades? How about 0.4 seconds? All of a sudden, big ain't so big no more. Small ain't so small. The step back three is the new dunk. Follow through is the new poster. Range is the new hang time. How long to change the game of basketball? 1 second or less.
Wise Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and it's locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl and chocolate-covered pretzel. How could you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packets of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome to the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. The Tigers finished the regular season at 20-11 overall, 11-7 in the CAA, and they are now preparing for their first opponent, Northeastern, who the Tigers split the season series with. As always, I'm joined by head coach Pat Skerry. And coach, you went up to Boston in January. You won that ball game 79-72, a game in which Quincy Ford, arguably their best player, did not play. Then they come down here to CQ in a completely different ball game. As you like to say, it was a rock fight. Northeastern winning 47-44. You had a chance to tie it in the end, couldn't quite do it. When you look at the matchup between the Tigers and the Huskies, where do you see the game trending more? The way it was the first time or the way it was the second time?
Well, you know, they're really good. They're the defending champs. They got 4 or 5 starters back. They won at Miami, and they had an injury to, he said, a marquee player. They got 2 potential Player of the Year candidates in Walker, David Walker, and Ford, and Zach Stahl is just a terrific glue guy, and Jerry Miller is certainly an unanimous pick for the all-rookie team. So they well coached, really shoot the ball. You know, they're going to play us all zone. They've done that both games, and they're heavily reliant on shooting the 3, and they're a hard team to get to play really fast, but we're comfortable playing at either pace. That's one of the things I like about our group. I think the thing that will be better for us this year is we'll have everyone. We didn't have Foster up there. We'll have him, and we didn't have Hawkins down here. So, you know, knock on wood, we should have everyone ready to go, and guys are excited about it. But, you know, coming into the game, you must take away the 3-point shot with Northeastern. They're so good on offense. I mean, Ford and Walker can beat you in so many different ways. They're an elite passing and shooting team, and Stahl is just like my kind of junkyard dog type of guy. And then we've got to execute against zone. Got to get the pace going. We've got to make quick decisions with the basketball. And certainly we've got to get on the backboards, something that we rely heavily on. Make no mistake, you talk about a heck of a quarterfinal matchup. You got, in my opinion, two teams that can absolutely win this thing. And there are no easy games in Baltimore. And our guys know we have great respect for Northeastern. And, we'll have to play very well. But our guys are excited about playing. It's been an unbelievable group to coach. They're committed. They're fun to be around. And they're jacked up to play on Saturday night.
They are, and in traveling with them all season long, I mean, you just see the camaraderie. This team is a together group.
They are.
There's no cliques or anything else. I mean, everybody interacts with everyone. I mean, we got off the bus the other day going to a restaurant, and they're all singing and happy and everything. And it's a good group to be around.
It's been I've liked a lot of the groups we've had, but I think I like this. This is the funnest, tightest group we have had. They've grown a lot. We're still not all the way there yet. We still haven't quite played. We've played some really good games. This would be a good weekend to string together some consistency. With four guys averaging double figures. Your players have to play this time of year. And I'm sure Northeastern and Billy Cohen saying the same thing about his guys. And, our guys that can play got to do what they do. They don't have to do anything magical, but they got to do what they do to give us a chance to win a big ball game.
You mentioned Northeastern's going to play zone, and you saw zone more and more as the season went on. How much do you think your offense has improved against the zone?
A lot. I mean, you saw numbers against, Hofstra and playing us all zone late in the year, and Delaware and William and Mary. We've gotten a lot more comfortable playing against the zone. Matter of fact, I'm kicking myself. I watched a couple of our games early in the year, and then thought I did a really poor job with a couple of things execution-wise that we've cleaned up, and that our guys feel pretty comfortable now seeing the zone. We're going to have to make some shots, but we think we've got good shooters, and I want them to shoot the ball and be confident. We're not going to just hoist up threes all night. You got to have a little steady diet of everything, right? You just can't eat meat. You got to have some chicken. You got to have some salad. You got to mix it up a little bit. Our guys know that, and we got all week to get ready. But we know it's going to be. They played us 80 minutes of zone, and they'll play us all zone. If they want to come play man, that's fine too. We'd be happy to see that.
How do you work that? Because you're a team that defensively, you play man-to-man 99% of the time. Every once in a while you throw in a zone here and there, but for the most part you're a man-to-man team. So when you practice, and you got to practice against the zone because you're going to see it. How do you mix that up? How do you decide how much time you spend working against a zone as opposed to the man-to-man?
Well, that's a great question. We have every day of practice this year. We always have a zone segment in case we need it defensively and also to work against it offensively. So there hasn't been a day where we haven't worked against the zone. Now this week we got a little extra time to work in the zone, and then in our skill segments, especially our offensive skill segment, we spend some extra time, what we call zone shooting, zone work type of stuff, combo work, where we're working on short corners or elbows, or where we're screening the zone, or where our shots are going to come from. And the same thing, our staff does a great job getting guys shots pre and post practice, and you just spend a little bit more time on working on being shot ready and have your feet set and where you think some shots are going to show.
All right, not going to jump ahead too much, but the winner of the Northeastern Towson game will take on the winner of the UNCW and whoever they play in the second round. It's going to be either Elon or Delaware. When you're in a tournament situation, it's always a quick turnaround. You don't have a lot of time to. You don't know. Well, you'll know who you're going to play before your game.
Sure.
But you don't have a lot of time to prepare, and looking at the format, the 3 and 6 game, which what you're in, may be the worst draw of all because you've got to turn around and play again at 3:30 in the afternoon on Sunday, so you don't have as much of a break as other teams do. But how do you get ready in such a short period of time for your next ball game, or because you've played everybody twice, it's really not that big of a deal?
I mean, you're going to play another very good team. For one, especially this year. So it's a quick turnaround. Get them some rest that night. We'll feed them and go through a scout report. some film, but obviously we won't go shoot or we'll walk to in the hotel the next day. We won't get as much prep time as we like, but I think the hardest game is certainly the first game. It's like Sun Tzu said, know thyself and know thy opponent, and in 1,000 battles you'll be victorious.
There you go. The Tigers and Huskies will tip off in Baltimore's Royal Farms Arena at 8:30. I'll have the call on CBS Sports Radio 1300 and TowsonTigers.com with the pregame show starting at 8:15. Coach, thanks for joining us and good luck in the CAA tournament.
Thanks, Spiro.
Don't forget, for all things Towson Tigers, head over to TowsonTigers.com or the Towson Tigers on YouTube. For head coach Pat Skerry and all of us at the Towson Sports Network, thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.